Welcome, everyone, to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Wednesday, May the 11th, 2011. What a day. What a day. What a doggone day. I'll tell you what, I sort of screwed it up a little bit. But again, the dollar exploding, the stock market really coming in. You know, I would say a couple of reasons. One, the Rajan case. Guilty on all 14 counts, thank goodness. I think that spooked a couple of hedge funds maybe to start selling. Possible insider trading on their behalf. But, the floods in Mississippi certainly aren't very good and a lot worse than people expected. And I think really going to take the toll. But we look at this dollar index and we had a monster outside candle. And the dollar was rallying nicely. Euro got up to what, 144.25? Cable exploding through 165. We'll get to that in a second. Obviously, the quarterly inflation report, big. Oh, baby. Hopefully you had that sterling long, and hopefully you got out. But cable reversing nicely. But in looking at the numbers that came out last night, certainly China data, in my opinion, not so bad. We had PPI coming in a little bit, 6.8%. We had industrial production weaker than expectations, but as I said, with China raising rates, 13.4, still pretty good. Headline CPI coming in at 5.3%, still hot. We had some other numbers that came out. German wage prices collapsing, only up 0.2%. That is something that certainly the ECB will be looking at intently. Crude collapsing on inventory gains. Crude inventories surging. 3.8 million barrels, crude under 100 again. Silver collapsing, gold coming in. And of course, the inflation report, market's pretty much anticipating London's going to raise rates this year. I don't think that's in the bag, but certainly the number was pretty hot. Their anticipation of inflation is on the high side, although they lowered their growth estimate. Amazing that the VIX only up $1 with the stock market down the way it was. And, of course, 10-year note at 315 heading lower. U.S. and Canadian trade balances better than expected. Canadian up 600 million. Loony. U.S. trade balance negative 48 billion. But again, that's a good thing. That means U.S. strong demand. The federal budget only negative 40 billion. And really the stock market selling off all day. No real bounce in the stock markets at all. At all. But again, you look at the stock market and this S&P, they tried to break it out and now we're heading back down. Let me tell you something. You measure this move from the low to the high and we could be talking easy 1,300 on the S&P. Easy. We take out 1228 on the S&P, say goodnight. So I certainly think the S&P is going to be looking much weaker. I think we might pop a little bit. We do have numbers coming out tonight, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Australian unemployment, look at it, 17,600. Look for a better number and sell. That is the mother of sell on the news events, people. Sell, 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 sell. Aussie getting pip slapped, down over 200 pips from session highs. We took out that whole 108.36, got up to 106, 108.90, 6 and change. Hopefully you booked some profit there. Should have reversed. Should have known. But again, look at this S&P. I think we go much lower. I think we're topping out, double top. And then, you look at the Aussie dollar, and it looks the same. Double top, baby. Outside candle looks gorgeous to the downside. Blue Horseshoe loves this trade. Say goodnight. We're going to take out 105.50. Listen, I hope it's a good number so we can sell. If it's a bad number, I don't know. Third base. I'm not sure it's going to be a bad number. That's the problem. And just all luck you watch, it'll be a bad number. But they're only looking for 17,000. And I would think that we come in maybe 25, 24. And then we get a nice 50 pip pop to 107.50, 107.30, and then sell. Get the dump truck out and sell. Abso-freaking-lutely. Other numbers tonight of interest, we got London, manufacturing production, industrial production, looking for an increase of 0.3% and 0.9% respectively. Eurozone industrial production looking for an increase of 0.4. I think all those numbers are going to be on the weak side. U.S. retail sales and producer prices are coming out. Core retail sales supposed to be up 0.7. PPI is supposed to be up 0.6. I'm looking for weaker numbers across the board. PPI numbers should be hot as oil was strong when this number was taken. And then we got Bernanke testifying at the Frank Dodd implementation hearing. Unemployment claims supposed to be at 430. Not good at all. Let me tell you something. We come into 474 again or higher. That is not a good thing. Markets should tank on that. And that's pretty much it. Again, I'm looking for the futures to be a bit higher in Asia. Then look for a nice sell-off in Europe. And look for the U.S. stock market. It's open at the lows. Maybe we get a bounce in there because we had no bounce today. But, looking at this euro-dollar chart, euro-sterling chart, euro-Swiss chart, all look weak. Oh, wait, where's my euro? I thought I had it set up so nice. Oh, baby. Damn it. Excuse me. Hang on. Let me get that euro-dollar chart up. But euro-Swiss rolling back over, heading to 10 exponential moving average perfectly. Euro-sterling, once again, heading back lower. Taking out previous day lows, 387.50. I got to tell you, that euro-sterling was tremendous for us. Thank goodness. Bang. Zoom. See you later. Again, we're going to be talking about 84.50 on this euro-sterling. Easy. Easy. Dollar yen, take a look at that chart. A little bit of reversal, but still closing above 81. Still above the 10 exponential. Dennis Gartman, loving this chart, as I am. It looks great. I think it's turned. I think it looks deliciously good. And we take a look at this euro-dollar chart. Houston, we have a problem. This baby does not look good. Big time. Say goodnight. Euro, I think, is going easy to 140. I think we're starting the normal year, June swoon in the euro. And I look for this euro sterling to come in nicely, and that should mean, again, more euro-dollar weakness. As far as where can we go, I think you got to go to your Fibonacci from the lows of this year to the highs. And notice where we stopped today was at 141.70. Right around there. But I think we break through that, and we're going to maybe even come in through 140 easy. 140 we should have a nice maybe bounce off of, but I look for that 140 level in the next day or two for sure. Faux show. I'll tell you, that cable was tremendous. I just got killed in Euro yen, Aussie yen. But look at this dollar yen. To me, it looks good. I think dollar yen goes higher. I think it might dribble up, and we get the euro to collapse, something like that. But again, looking at these charts, we take a look at this New Zealand dollar, another one reversing nicely. I look for that baby to head for 78. Should be an easy trade. Commodities coming in. Stock market coming in. Baby should crack through 80, and you measure the move. We could be talking about 80, 77.50, right around there. Sterling, and looking at El Cable, oh baby, big reversal. I got to tell you, I think we probably pop a little bit, maybe up to 164 and look to put it back out. That's where the 20 and 30 exponential meet. I think we then roll back over again. This channel line is busted. Yes, the quarterly inflation report was hotter, but growth still weaker. And I'm looking for this to come in a lot more. I mean, you look at cables, the bounce we had in sterling over the last 2 years, and it looks to me like we could easily come in. Got a nice channel line right here. And that's at about 162.50, I believe. That's easy. But the Kiwi looks weak. This dollar Canada, almost a monster outside candle. Let me get rid of all these lines. And we take a look at this dollar Canada, DC, And, again, even though we broke today and we were short, and then you got to get long, which we did, around 95.45, around that zone. And it looks good. I think we're going to try and break out, but I think we got to take out 97. And then we get right up to 98. But 97, this whole 97.10 level is huge. We take that out, we should fly right up to 98. And I got to tell you, this dollar Swiss chart, which we made a very nice trade in today, still long, breaking out. And again, I think we hit this channel line here, and that's almost at 90. We take out this 10 exponential, boom, to the moon. Looks Betty good. I got to tell you, one of the other charts I'm looking at, since the pound could be the relative strength winner with euro sterling coming in, pound Aussie. This baby looks like a nice reversal today. And I like it. I think this pound Aussie commodity currency should get whacked. And we should see a nice movement in euro sterling to the downside, which should mean cable up, Aussie down, pound Aussie to the moon. And again, when you look at where this baby is, now this is a dollar index again. So again, look where we are. I see no reason why we shouldn't bounce to 76. And again, another one you could do your Fibonacci retracement on. We haven't even gotten to the 38.2%. Where the 10, 20, 30 is crossing, but it looks like 76 easy. Easy trade. Now, pound Aussie. Now, the only thing that I'm worried about with pound Aussie is the industrial production numbers out of London should not be very good. But this is a gorgeous outside candle at the lows. Oh, baby. I like it a lot. Made a new multi-year low, pound Aussie. Look at this. New multi-year low. I think it's ready to have a big pop. Big freaking pop. There's another blue horseshoe call, baby. Easy. 54. And I'll tell you what, you get a bad number. You get a bad number out of Auslan, and you could really be talking pound Aussie to the moon. But again, what I'm hoping is that we get a good number, and then we could buy this pullback. Then we get to 152. Say hello to my little friend. So again, I like this pound Aussie trade. And again, I think dollar index gets to 76. And I think this euro dollar, once again, is busted. B-U-S-T-E-D spells busted, baby. So again, if you have any questions, team, I'll see you back at 5 o'clock. Look for a big night ahead, people. Big night ahead. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at info, I-N-F-O, at globalfxradio.com. Like I said before, remember, listen, my premium, we got out. We even reversed. Got long that dollar Canada. The only thing I'm upset about is the euro. We had a shot to sell it at 143.57. I was looking for 143.70. I was a PIG pig. That's the only thing I'm really upset about. But other than that, and Aussie dollar too, not reversing. But you know what? It still hasn't even taken out 105.50. I think Aussie dollar, if the stock market comes in, is going to bust through par if we top down the stock market. So again, if you're in the bearish camp and you think like I think this is going to be a summer sell-off, you're crazy not to go premium, you freebies. Email info@globalfxradio.com with any questions. Remember, summer special at the end of the year, $600 US. You people in Australia, that is cheap. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice. Ooh, yeah. This bounce right here. I'm sorry, here. Jesus. Right. This bounce right here. So pissed. I thought we were going to get up a little hotter. Meltdown. Snap count. I think we could bounce up to 42.50 and then lay it out, people. Lay it out. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need, who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night.